there are many people who want help, and this is my responsibility as a priest. I need to go out and serve them.
This is the Church on the Frontline with Bishop Allwyn D'Silva.
My dear friends, in the last video, we saw examples of sisters who have been involved with the victims of the pandemic. Today, we share with you two examples. People who have gone out and reached out to those who are suffering. Once again, we are proud of these people, the front runners in the church.
First impression about lockdown and this coronavirus. For me, it was something I knew a little bit. I was reading what is happening in the US and Italy, so I knew that in India is going to stay. Just lockdown had begun, and say about 2-3 days later on, morning I went to buy eggs because breakfast I had to make. And there was a vendor and there was a huge long queue. In front of me there was a man. When he reached to the vendor, everybody was like buying eggs like 1 dozen, 2 dozen, 5 dozen, because we're not sure about how long lockdown will go. But this gentleman, he asked that vendor, how much is for 1 egg? And then I came to know that he's struggling, he needs help. When I came to know, I helped him and his family. Not only one day, but we have been helping that person. But the question arises, he is just one person I came to know. There could be thousands. I came back to the church, and then after Mass, I met my parish priest and we were discussing. And parish priest was open. His heart was like, he was telling me, we can do this. We can come up with something, because we need to reach out to our people. And then we started connecting with people. We had this Go Green Foundation. We had the Thane Forum. We contact collector. Collector offered us ration. Then TMC helped us. Police helped us. Many people who came forward. Our people who came together as a community. We set up community kitchen. And that was, I remember, on 21st April, we began with 1,000 food packet. To my surprise, that 1,000 food packet, it just went within 10 minutes. Then we came to know the demand and we need to work more. We started connecting with the neighboring people, all those who are at home. We asked, requesting to come and help. And they willingly came. There were 25 people who came from our community nearby, those who are nearby. They came voluntarily to help. There are many people financially who helped us. And we started with full force. Numbers were increasing and increasing and increasing. 34 days non-stop, we had this food distribution. We distributed at Majiwada Junction. We used to go to Thane's railway station. And so far, we have distributed more than 3 lakhs food packets. The idea is not only giving food, but the idea is representing Christ. The idea is somewhere living commandment, love your neighbor. And that is where. And I believe that my parish priest has open heart. He himself is to come to distribute food. He himself is to stand for it. He is to say, okay, Baptist, whatever required, we can do. A lot of people came and distributed. I have seen my own eyes at Majiwada Junction. People, thousands of people, we so-called migrant, but they are just Indian, our brothers and sisters. They don't have anything to eat. They do not know where to go because they can't stay because of rent. There is no job, so there is no food. So they are absolutely struggling. And I saw small children with them, and because there is no vehicle, they are starting walking. We have gone across on the way, and we have seen how people are walking night time. We are giving food, we are giving them water, we are asking them, do not walk night time, stay. Government will make arrangement. But there was they had that panic attack. We had to reach home. Otherwise, here we may die in tempo, in truck, in container, like hundreds and hundred people. They do not have place to sit. Standing, we do not know how long they have to journey, hours and hours. They do not know whether they will reach to the border. We're not sure about that, but they just begin. There were few people we had kept in the church, praying for these people, praying for our people, very especially safety, because we were directly in contact with these people. So that also there was a fear. We have Bombay Catholic Sabha, SSVP in the parish, who are reaching out, not only our community people, but even the other people who, we distributed ration, we gave them financial aid. We have been doing every month. We have Karuna Kendra where few women came together. They were stitching masks. We distributed free masks for people, those who are poor.
Now we're proud to say that we've stitched first 2020 masks, 2020, and yesterday we completed another 4,000 masks. So along with the meals, we were giving the mask. Not only then, we covered a big margin of the stadium where we had migrants staying there. So we went and we distributed masks to them too. There are many workers, all like silent workers in the parish, maybe who do not come forward. But with the support of our priest, I think Karuna Kendra has done a lot of work. Besides Karuna Kendra, we have Karuna Ghar Foundation, an NGO which I run with 30 children, underprivileged children. So I was always on the street. Our parish seen that nobody was hungry, not only of Christian families, but other families too were given meals. The ration was provided to them, and a little bit of finance too was given so that they could take care of their tiny bills. We walked by faith, just moving around right from 24th of March till date. It was just by faith picking up. At that time, we were not thinking about, I may get that virus or anything. Like I picked up people and taken them to civil hospital too. So that though the sisters, they were shouting, Aisa Kaisa Laya and all. But at that time, if it was our own family member, we do that, right? We don't think about it, right? I believe that if you have a vision, even if it's just a dream, like that mustard seed, if it's just a dream, okay, and you want to do it, and you say it happens, it will happen someday or the other. Just walk by faith.
Basically, I'm coming from a very small village, Korlai. And my mom and dad always asked me, you have to do something. You have to help others. You have to help family. And that has, helped me to grow. But if you ask me whether you wanted to become priest and as a child or as we're growing, no. I never ever thought. I think I was in second year doing my college. That is the time, slowly, gradually, that thought started coming. But I used to go every day mass. I used to attend every day mass. I used to pray. Wanted to become something footballer, and this thought came. Then when God has something planned, then you cannot put your plan. And for me, vocation is God comes first. He has chosen me, He has called me, and here I am for His service. And I am enjoying thoroughly every moment, every time. Let's join the church on the front line.